Rain, it dried up for the gold final between Tyrone and Monaghan. Tyrone won in that game in the end, but now the rain has absolutely come down in torrents over the last 15-20 minutes and really will make conditions a lottery here in the rain at Silverbridge. Gary Gormley is the referee this afternoon, and we'll start with the Cavan side, who line out with Abby McDermott in goals, Sinead Kelly, Blanad Smith and Christina Grigosfra. I'll double check that for you in a moment as the rain now washes away all the notes. Cora McDonald and Alex Peters is joined by Avie Kennedy on the half-back line with Ellie Brady and Laura Mooney, I think it is. I'll have to just double check that for you as well, because as I said, all the notes have been washed away. Ella Sheridan, Emma Tolan and Sarah Clark in the half-forward line with Kitty Fagan, Kate O'Meara and Kitty Rose Riley on the full forward line. A strong looking Cavan side, it has to be said, this afternoon, but conditions will certainly make life difficult for both sets of players here. The toss taken in the middle there by referee Gary Gormley, no stranger to big games of course as well. The Donegal side, there's one change in the Donegal side incidentally. Siobhan Cameron from Termon, she is replaced by number 17 Sarah Thomas. So the lineup is Kerry McCready in goals, Ella Ward. Siobhan Cameron is being replaced, as we said, by Sarah Thomas. Tara Rose Mallon then comes in at number 4. Number 5 is Niamh Boner. Number 6 Sarah McGinley. 7 Ava Caulfield. Number 8 and 9 is Ultna Boyle from Dunlow. Rihanna McColgan's in at 9. Eva Gallagher, Aisling O'Neill and Cora Doherty. 10, 11, 12. 13 is Kitty Dowds. 14 is Eva Walsh. And Mia Bennett is in there at number 15. We'll keep an eye on any changes for you this afternoon, but it is the Ulster Platinum final in the Ulster Minor Football Championship in the rain now here this afternoon at Silverbridge. Referee Gormley about to get proceedings underway, and he does, and the ball breaks in the middle of the park. And interesting to see there Emma Tolan going in there for the hot ball, wearing number 11 for Cavan this afternoon. Ball out that far side in the rain. And Cavan winning possession back there through Brady. Brady doing well. Cavan attacking the goals to our right, which is the pavilion end of the ground. The crowd gathered in the stand this afternoon, watching this one. And a free kick awarded to Donegal in the opening minutes of this game. The first game this afternoon finished in bright sunshine. It was amazing, typical weather in this part of the country. Well, it just changes with a flip of a coin. Donegal on the offensive, shooting towards the slight incline here at Silverbridge. The referee Gary Gormley awards the free to Donegal. The foul coming in there, and Eva Gallagher from Kilcar, and it will be a free for the Tyrconnell side. Not happy with the choice of venue this afternoon, and I'm sure there's quite a few people watching at home this afternoon as this game proceeds as well. A few cars now parked up in the grounds up behind the goals, away to our left hand side as we look out. Donegal on the offensive. Almost impossible to see the numbers with the rain lashing down here, and it's, I would say the camera doesn't even show how wet it really has become here in the County Armagh venue. The ball out this right hand side, knocked away there by Kitty Fagan. Does well, but it's the opposite number, Kitty Dowds, who comes away with it down this left hand side. Dowds inside to the sub to the late replacement Thomas. Back to Dowds, trying to get possession of the ball on that far side. Challenge comes in. Water starting to line the surface of the park as well, which is rather worrying perhaps, as Dowds picks possession up, and the referee says it was over carrying, and it will be a free there. The call coming here against David Gallagher, but the kick out isn't collected. Sarah McGinley wants it back. And again, it's out that far side. A tussle for possession. Good work from Ella Brady. Monaghan on the offensive, nice ball inside. The goalkeeper can't take a hand onto it. It's knocked away there by Kitty Fagan. The referee says illegally, and you can just see the water lying in there once again. The substitute, as we said, starting today, but a late replacement there was Sarah Thomas. Again, you can see the water splashing up over there. It's been torrential over the last maybe 10 minutes or so as the ball comes in from distance. It's going to drop in, and it drops over the bar. The first score of the afternoon in the Platinum final goes to Cavan, Kate O'Meara. Several of these girls, of course, have had inter-county football experience over the years at 14s and 16s. Cavan, of course, have enjoyed wonderful success at those age groups over the years as well. And were so well groomed in this particular competition as well. They have performed exceptionally well. Some big score lines through the campaign, and they've been very, very effective. There's no doubt about that. They scored 17 goals, almost 60 points. That's their 60th point of the campaign this afternoon. They've been impressive, there's no doubt about that there. Pressure put on the attacker once again by Cavan. Shouts of wide, but she hasn't even went to get possession of the ball yet. They're screaming for where they want it. The shot comes in now, it's dropped in, and it drops over the bar from Ava Walsh. An opening score of the afternoon for Donegal. Point of pace here at Silverbridge as the rain continues. We were told there would be the odd shower, but certainly it's been a bit continuous. I think it's rather worrying for those players out there, rather worrying for ourselves as well. As the ball goes back across the far side, the kick out hasn't been won cleanly. A free kick taken quickly. And good work there by Grigorovich. I'm going to look at that name again. I'll just pronounce it for you now. Grigorenko, it is. And apologies to her, to Christina and her family who are watching. Again, the rain has washed away most of the notes that we had for this game as Emma Tolan picks this up for Cavan. In the rain, driving forward. Nice ball over the top inside to Fagan. Shot comes in from Fagan, skips to the goalkeeper. Keeper can't hold on to it. Does well to recover possession, but that was a test for Kerry McCready. She just managed to get a hand onto it, no more. Shot comes in again, flashed across the face of the goal. It sticks in the water. And the referee, well, lets the play continue, but players going down like sixpence in there. All Tyrone staff here this afternoon in this one. Gary Gorman has his own umpires there, including his brother there this afternoon, and Brian McCallion, well-known match official, also there, part of the umpire team. Kick out that far side, won by Niamh Boner, but there are 2 goal chances already for Cavan. The goalkeeper had to do well to take possession of the ball initially and then recover from losing possession of the ball. Now Donegal in the offensive. Tara Rose Mahan. Tara Rose Mullen even. Ball from distance, dropping out that far side. Has it been kept in play? It has. Umpires having a look at that one. But Cavan recover possession. Good work there from Abby McDermott to keep an eye there to clear the lines once again. And the ball's out that far side with Sarah Clark. Clark in a real tussle for possession. The rain will be a real leveler in this one. Point apiece it is here. So far in this one, ball through the centre. Nice ball to Kennedy. Abby Kennedy. David Kennedy rather, out that far side, is picked up again by Tara Rose Mahan. Good work from her. Can they get a clearance on it this time and make a bit of an opportunity for themselves? It goes out this near side to Cora Doherty. Doherty does well. Driving forward out this left hand side is Kitty Dowds. Dowds tried to pop the ball through there, but it didn't make the expected target. You can see the rain splashing up underfoot there, and that's early stages of this encounter. Rather worrying perhaps, and no doubt Gary Gormley and officials will be keeping a close watch on that. was anything like the weather earlier on, it will dry up again pretty quickly, you'd hope, as Sheridan drives it forward out that far side. The return pass inside goes to Kitty Fearn. Tries to get the shot in, flashed it in over the bar. Fagan does well under pressure from Mullahoard. One of the first ladies clubs in Cavan, of course, Mullahoard. Association and the clubs formed there way back exactly 50 years ago. A certain Mr. John Joe Brady and key men and Tommy Dowling there, of course, involved as well. The ball goes inside to Tolan. Tolan closes in. Tolan's effort goes over the bar as well. Couple of good scores there, 3 points to 1. Earlier on this afternoon, Tyrone beat Monaghan in a clinker of a game. Saoirse Gormley scoring 7 goals and 2 points in that one. Perhaps not a fair reflection on the efforts of Monaghan, who really put Tyrone to the pins of their collar. 4 points between them in the end, but off go Donegal on the far side. Good run out that far side from Boyle. From Clohanla, of course, the Dunlow side, the Donegal champions last year. The senior player of note as well. Ball through, knocked away by McColgan. Does well, but can't get enough on it. Goes back into Sarah Clark, and Clark drives forward now on that far side. Gets the ball back out to Kitty Fagan. Fagan can't take control of it. Well, the referee, well, he'll give the free to Cavan on that far side. Very tight angle though, close on goals. Breeze swirling around as well, if anything, at this favour in Donegal in this opening half. 3 points to 1. Can they add to that score sheet? Steady themselves down. Shot comes in from the far side and it skids away and goes wide. 2 goal chances for Cavan, a widen the board as well, but it's 3-1 to the Breffni side, of course. They're performing well. They've dealt with anything Donegal have thrown at them, and Donegal have pressed on several occasions. The kick out's a short one though. It's returned by Mahan. Almost caused problems. She done well, did Mahan, to take possession of it. And they're on the attack again, Donegal, trying to bounce the ball in the wet saw. It's not going to work as McGinley takes it away. Out this near side, it comes then to Cora Doherty. Doherty does well, that makes the run. Still the support player there, lengthen support, but it's knocked away. The pass coming from Gallagher, but was well read by Cavan. And they will move the ball out the park once again. Down this near side. Ball's picked up by Tolan from Killikiel. Looks up to see is there any options. Tried to thread the pass inside. It's a good ball too. And the ball over the top opens up perhaps for Brady. Brady goes to ground. The referee, well, a chance came in, but there was appeals, half-hearted appeals in the end for a penalty kick, but didn't come that way. And Donegal turn it over once again with the Dowds digging in deep there to take possession of the ball, to move the ball up the far side of the park once again. Donegal trying to get in the score sheet. They've struggled at times in these opening minutes. Long ball over the top again. The target player was down this near side was Cora Doherty. They have it back though. Shot doesn't come in. And the lack of getting the shot away there means that McDonald can come out with it once again on that far side in front of the stand, which is packed to capacity as you'd expect on an afternoon like this. But again, Donegal's Ella Ward does well. Another one of the Dunlow contingent does very well. Gets it out this near side. Bit of work still to be done as the ball dies on the sod. And Donegal try and drive up the park with that Kitty Dowds again, trying to get possession of the ball. And it's a free. Sarah Clark fouled. The Cavan Gales player moves it out to McDonald from Lurgan. Some great underage success with Lurgan over the years as well. Fagan down this right hand side, tries to get away from the marker. 3 around her, 4 around her, and the free comes in eventually. And as Emma Tone was about to break the line there, the referee called it back. An opportunity to add a 4th point here in these opening minutes at Silverbridge. The breeze dies. It's come up to 13 minutes on the clock. A chance to add the tally. And the number 10 there, Ella Sheridan, makes no mistake with that one. Goalkeeper Kerry McCready stepping up to hit this one. It's a short kick out once again, but no issue, no pressure on the player. Donegal conceded 9 goals and 42 points in the campaign this year. They're on the attack again, though the beginning of the score on the board. Now Cauffield does well. Out that far side, she gets the pass away. She thought it was a free perhaps, but the referee has awarded a free. Thomas gets possession of the ball, but it will be a free and an opportunity to pop this one in and get a score on the board at this early stage. Eva Gallagher steadies herself down for this one, shooting towards the open end of the park here. Umpires look, and umpires signal, wide ball. Have to regroup, ready for the kick out. There's injuries on the far side there as well. An injury of sorts on the far side. The referee has been called attention to over there. Players trying to keep warm as well, and the chill that blows in when the rain is on, and that's been the way it has been. Cavan are warming up 3 substitutes. I think it may be Ella Sheridan, scored a point there a few moments ago, who's needing treatment. Just can't see the number in the rain lashing down around us. It would also be a big loss, there's no doubt about that there, to the Cavan management team. Gary Charters in charge with Martin Daly, Maurice Kelly, Colin Finnegan, Louise Cahill and Martin Tackney. Losing any player would be a big moment in this one, but it appears I'm a tone, I think it might have been the end up. Looking at distance from here, but the ball's out that far side. It's a bad kick out once again. It was indeed Sheridan. Ball inside, an opportunity here for Donegal. It opens up a wee bit. Thought about the shot and then has to release the pass back again to make tracks down through the centre of the park again. Boyle out this near side. Picked up by Doherty. An opportunity. Takes a lot out of the ball. Goes back to Doherty again. She puts it back inside into the mix. They just don't seem to be able to break through that very solid blue wall there. And Cavan really have the players behind them or in front of the ball. Shot comes in from distance and it's over the bar. It goes there from Kitty Dowds. 3 or 4 points to 2 it is in the opening exchange of this one. O'Mara, Fagan, Tolan and Sheridan with the points for Cavan. Dowds, Eva Walsh on target for Donegal at this stage. A long way to go in this one. Ball out that far side. The rain comes down heavier now. There was hailstones here earlier on. A few hailstones falling again. But strange for almost the end of April, but such is life. As the ball's picked up again by Fagan. Fagan trails the ball out that far side, trying to get her full forward. O'Meara away. The Cavan Gales player under a bit of pressure there, but long ball inside. It will come to Fagan. Chance for a goal. Right footed effort, rattled to the net from Kate Fagan. 1-4 to 2 points. It was all the work was done on the far side by Kit O'Mara. She found Kate Fagan from Mullahorn, and Mullahorn player, well, she closed in. It was a left-footed kick, perhaps it should have been, but she took it with the right and curled it round Kerry McCready. A fine goal it was. 1-4 to 2 points. It just opens the gaps ever so slightly wider. Ball out the far side, picked up through the middle there by Alex Peters. Ballyhayes does well. Again, they're going that route one out there. Kate O'Meara, the target player. Back to Sheridan. Sheridan battling through the away from the marker. The referee says it's a free, an opportunity for another free. And a chance to open that gap once again. We have played somewhere in the region now of, I'll just check the watch, about 19 minutes almost played here. And in all reality, the bulk of the play has been with Cavan. Donegal have enjoyed moments, but they haven't translated that on the scoreboard. And here's a free now for Cavan. Popped in, off the crossbar. Is it going to be turned in? Oh, it isn't. It's well blocked down. The referee gives a free out anyway. The challenge come in. It dropped short, off the crossbar, and good reaction play from a couple of players there to clear their lines. In the end, there's a Donegal player down injured, and the referee has awarded the free out. Bit of attention needed there by the Donegal physio. Mara McCrudden there and a couple of others. She's back up on her feet. Kate McCready is the ball, or Kerry McCready is the ball at her foot. And the Muir player drives this one out, trying to find a yellow-shirted target, but again it's out that far side where Alex Peters has been so effective, and when she can't get a hand on the ball, she sort of snubs the attack ever so slightly, or snuffs the attack, and immediately it's moved up the park once again. The transition play here is very, very good from Donegal, but they need to move that on the scoreboard. They need to get moving. Picked up by McColgan. Back it comes to Gallagher from distance, and Gallagher's effort curls wide as well. Kick out to come from Abby McDermott from Killygarry. Ball out this far side from weird looking stand side here at Silverbridge. Back out to Smith. Familiar name round Cavan, of course, the Smith name. Nice ball forward out of defence, and they're going to try and move the ball up the park with a bit of speed here. It's been effective for them so far in this encounter. Race for possession there. Donegal hands can't get a final grip on it, and it will be a free out for them on that far side as we head towards the half-time break here in the rain at Silverbridge. 10 minutes to go, 9 minutes to go actually of this first half, and it's very much Cavan in control despite Donegal having plenty of ball. Challenge comes in, the referee allows the play to continue. There was could have been called back for a free, but the referee lets it go on that far side. The referee Gormley indicating where it's to be taken from, as with Boyle. Taking omnidirectional there to both her and put her own player under a bit of pressure. It will be a line ball though on that far side, or a hot ball rather on that far side. Two players coming together. Again, Cavan warming players up on that far side. Earlier on, Tyrone secured the gold title in a cracking clinker of a game between Monaghan and themselves. Conditions started like this, but soon turned into sunshine, and bright warm sunshine, and then just before the end of that, on came the rain to change the complexion of game plans and everything you'd expect. Long ball forwards are pushing that back there in the Cavan player, and it will be a chance for them to get up the park once again. They lead 1-4 to 2. conditions for Moydale, no doubt about that. But both sides are trying to play the ball, trying to play football. There's no doubt about that. Donegal warming up a few subs there as well as we approach that half-time break. As Cavan going the offensive down that far side once again. Nice ball inside. Trying to utilise the space that's in front of them, and there's plenty of openings. But there's a pass there. Oh, well, it runs wayward, but it eventually does find Brady. Oh, it tries to shoot it through the player, and on a day like this, it's definitely not going to work. That's for sure. The ball dies in the water there as well on the sod. Out this near side it comes to Cora Doherty. Long probing ball out this near side to the number 11, O'Neill. O'Neill will drive forward now, trying to get an opening. The referee says she over carried the ball. It will be a free in their own half for Cavan. Ball out that far side. One back once again, well taken. Free, directional. Doesn't cause any problems. Sheridan takes possession again, and again it's with Kitty Rose Riley, or Kitty May Riley, trying to utilise the ball, trying to move it forward, trying to get a bit of pace in it as Clark takes it up once again. She lays it back then to Brady. Brady closing in there on the left hand side. Brady gets a shot across the face of goals that just didn't reach Kate O'Meara. She couldn't get a hand onto it, but it will be a free in. And O'Meara, well, another foot perhaps she would have got a hand onto it, but just a wee bit too high for her. But the idea was correct, the idea was right, and they do get a free kick. And Ellie Sheridan will try and step up and point this one as well. Despite the scoreline has been open football, both sides have created chances. Cavan had 2 goal chances, took one of them. Free kick from Sheridan, tight angle for her. Umpire signal, it's a point. And it's now 1-5 to 2 points here at Silverbridge as we approach the half-time whistle in the Ulster Platinum Minor Football Championship decider. Kick out from McCready. Can't take possession of the ball, but the referee said it will be free anyway, so an opportunity to move the ball, take their time to get it out and create something from the back line. Back it goes. McCready's out there at the side, but they put it across into Ella Ward over there from Dunlow. Can't take possession of the ball. Again, there's a bit of pace added in here. Kitty Fagan closing in. The ball stalls in the water again. Onto the left boot. Fagan and into goalkeeper McCready. It drops short, but it hasn't been cleared well. She rushed the kick there. Back it comes to Peters. Very impressed with her this afternoon. Back to Fagan. Fagan drops this one in and drops this one wide as well. They need to be more careful, more direct with the kick out, take control of the ball. Donegal causing themselves a few problems in this opening half, there's no doubt about that. They find themselves 1-5 to 2 down. 3 minutes to the break. Kick out. It's a short one once again, doesn't find the intended target. Hands on it, the referee says it will be a free to Cavan. And it's taken quickly. They want to move the ball with a bit of pace. The surface water is causing a problem, there's no doubt about that. It goes out to Sheridan from distance. And again, Sheridan turns this one wide. 3 wides. In quick succession now for Cavan. And the rain at Silverbridge. McCready, chance to redeem herself now with this kick out. But a little in the way of movement. She's finding the going tough. There's no doubt about that. The ball breaks through the middle. There's a push in the back, coming together. Referee says free out for Donegal. A chance for them to move the ball up the park. They could do with a couple of scores before the break. Anita Boyle from Dunlow. It's a long journey for the Donegal side this afternoon, that's for sure, from one end of the country to the other. The ball picked up by McColgan. She goes to ground onto the challenge. The referee says fair challenge, and it's turned over once again. And Cavan coming out with it here through the centre. Out this near side, ball won back. Great battling around the centre there. Good work from McGinley to get the ball away. McGinley inside to O'Neill. That centre line coming together there, and there will be a stoppage in play. Both players came together there. Gary Gurney just having a word there with O'Neill, settling things down.
Sarah.
Tolan will receive a wee bit of treatment. And silence around the ground as well at this stage. Donegal warming several players up on that far side. No movement in terms of any changes yet, and Sheridan has recovered from the knock she got. She has added 2 points. Tolan's got a point. Kitty Fegan has got 1-1. It's going to plan for the Cavan manager, Gary Charters. Plenty of encouragement being barked out there by Boyle from Dunlow. Tony Boyle, of course, an All-Ireland winner, part of the Donegal backroom team as well. You might have a connection there with Alita as well, of course. And no better man. Knows his football inside out, done an awful lot of work with Dunlow and Donegal over the past few years, but an All-Ireland winner he is. Free awarded to Cavan, a chance for them to get the ball up the park. Great run here through this right-hand side by Cora McDonald, or by the number 9, Minnie. Nice ball inside, chance of a goal! And it is turned to the net by Kate O'Mara. Terrible calls to some of the supporters. The referee said it was a coming together. He gave the free. The ball won by Lauren Minnie. She done the work. Teed up Kate O'Mara, the Calvin Gales player, making no mistake. Kitty Fagan and Kate O'Mara 1-1 apiece as we approach the half-time whistle. The rain starting to ease off. Hopefully we'll have a dry second half. 30 minutes on the clock here at Silverbridge. The ball out that far side. It's 2-5 now to 2 points. There's work to be done from Tyrconnell. The Breffni Blues very much on song at this stage. And it's Donegal who are singing the blues at this stage because they just can't seem to get the final touch. They're winning plenty of ball, getting plenty of ball, but they're unable to turn that and convert that into scores. Ball picked up by O'Neill. Great run out this near side by Doherty, but it hasn't come her way. Back inside to McGinley. Good work being done there by Donegal. Equalled by Cavan's defence, who are being so astute and so assured. Ably supported by the likes there of Sarah Clark, who gets that ball forward to Kitty Fagan. Fagan, long ball, read by the goalkeeper though, on McCready. Liam Muir doesn't get it out properly. Had time, but didn't get the shot away. Gives away the free kick then, and her defenders give away the free kick, and an opportunity for Sheridan to add to the tally. She's going to leave it on this occasion. A commanding lead it is. But Donegal have the addition of the slight slope in the second half to shoot into. That's curled in, and that has been directed over the bar by O'Meara. 1-2 from her. 2-6 on the board, the 2 points. Half time at the referee's discretion now. Kick out from McCready. Again, little in the way of movement around her. Kick out that far side. Sheridan again battling for it. She's involved in everything so far. Her and Clark have been so effective in the half forward line for Cavan. The referee has stalled the play. Called it back, and will be On sideline ball on the far side. Dropped in. Cavan attack, react to it better. Again, O'Meara inside. Challenge comes in. Donegal won it back. An opportunity here for them to get the ball up the park on the break just as we approach the half-time whistle. Well taken there by Gallagher. Driving forward out this near side to Kitty Dowds. From McCool's and Ballabafay. And young Thomas is caught there, doesn't know what to do. Just leaves it in the end up to the more experienced number 10 there, Eva Gallagher from Kilcar. Long ball out that far side. It's not a good one, and again the Cavan defence equal to it as referee Gary Gormley blows the half-time whistle here at Silverbridge, and it is very much Cavan who lead this one and control this one. Despite any ball that Donegal have had, they haven't converted it, and it is Cavan who lead here in the Ulster Platinum Minor Football Championship final. It is Cavan 2-6, Donegal 2 points. We'll have a break here. Hopefully it'll dry up for the second half. It looks like it will, but as it stands, it is Cavan who are very much in the driving seat. to Silverbridge, and a change of jerseys. If you've been watching the first half, a change of jerseys for Donegal. Perhaps right too as well, because the rain that was torrential for long through the entire first half, but it has eased, and hopefully we have seen the last of it here at Silverbridge. As it stands, it's 2-6 to 12, a 10-point advantage for Cavan. The referee away to have a word with the official. Interested to see what that's about, but obviously nothing too serious. He's having a word there. Referee Gary Gormley, the lines people, Patricia Hackett McKenna, and in this near side here, Desi Friel, all Tyrone officials. The fourth official, of course, on the far side as well. Oliver McKenna, well-known inter-county referee. Donegal need to get on the score sheet pretty quickly if they're to get back into this game. In the first game, it was 9 points between the sides at the break. That was quickly closed out, of course, as well. So there's plenty of football to be played in this game. Change of jerseys won't do any harm, of course. On a day like this, perhaps would have been wise for both to change maybe at the break. Ball out this near side. Picked up by Eva Caulfield. Caulfield driving forward, looking to see his options on. Still has possession of the ball.
Number 18, Haley Bartley, replaces number 10, Ella Sheridan.
So Ella Sheridan did pick up an injury in the first half. She's been replaced in the second half here, and the referee gives a free to Donegal directly in front of the posts. As you can see, little in the way of breeze. It will be slippy, but hopefully we'll see a good second half performance here from both sides. Free directly in front of goals. Steered in and steered off the crossbar over the bar there from Eva Gallagher. And it's just the start that Donegal needed. The referee is going to tie the boots there off the number 10, Eva Gallagher from Kilcar, who's got on the score sheet within the opening minutes of this one. It was 2-6 to 2 points at half time, and the ball turned over quickly here again by Walsh. That far side, a tussle for possession between her and Blanett Smith, and the referee will hop the ball. A real tussle for possession indeed. Ball breaks away, does well there. Ellie Brady on that far side, and Cavan on the offensive now, shooting up towards that small incline away to her left. Those goals well protected. Thomas picks it up, tries to thread the pass through the middle, but again the omnidirectional passing just isn't as good as it could be from a Donegal point of view. They've given the ball several times today, either direction, and they've caused themselves problems. But they have a chance to get back in this game here now as they go in the offensive here once again out that far side. Can they open it out? Can they stretch it out? Can they get a score or two on the board to make it more interesting here? 2-6 to 3 it is. 9 point game. Three and a bit minutes played in the second half, and the referee having a tick, or making a tick. Big support from Donegal today, watching this one, despite the fact that it's such a journey for them. They've travelled in their numbers, a lot of them on this near side. You may hear a few choice words, a few choice bits of language, but apologies for that. It is football, and we are on the sidelines today. Oh, it's a wayward pass down that left-hand side from the Cavan substitute there, Kayla Bartley from Butler's Bridge. Ball out that far side. Donegal have possession again, but they need to move the ball up this near side as we come forward. They come forward with Ellie Ward, looking to see is there options on. Limited options for her. Donegal driving through. Thomas, nice pass. Direct pass indeed it is. Picked up by Boyle. Boyle tries to open up the gap, tries to open up the space for herself, just can't do it and has to retreat to Eva Gallagher. Gallagher down this near side, just passes in a good one once again, and Donegal find themselves having to defend. Sarah Clark, the 2 goals coming of course in the first half in this game, and the second one, plenty of discussion about that one with a free awarded quickly and eventually turned to the net by Kate O'Mara after good work from Lauren Minnie, and she has certainly been influential for Cavan this afternoon. Cora McDonald inside to Tolan. McDonald continues to run out this near side to Sarah Clark. Cavan Gales tries to get the beating there of Niamh Boner. Ball inside, an opportunity perhaps again for the number 11 Tolan, and will be a free in for her. Almost directly in front of goals. Rain stopped. Thankfully, but underfoot, it will be very slippy. There's no doubt about that. The ball in, it's a very, very wayward ball there from O'Meara. She'll be disappointed with that. Kick out now from Kerry McCready. Kickouts have caused a few problems this afternoon. And to be fair, McCready has made a couple of good stops as well. Again, the kick out hasn't been won round the middle by Donegal. And again, they're under pressure. Good work there from Christina Grigovenko. But Donegal have possession of the ball. They'll try and work the ball out from the back here once again, trying to open options, getting the scoreboard, but just 1 point to show in some 5-6 minutes of football. And they're under pressure again as the ball comes in. Kate O'Meara went for it, but great defending in there to try and clear their lines. Donegal doing well under the pressure. They've coughed up some simple possession though, it has to be said. And now they're on the offensive here once again. Good work here from Boner. Inside then to Kitty Dowds, working the ball well out the park though. Again, the target player was Aisling O'Neill, didn't go her way. Runs loose, so it's an opportunity here for Donegal to put the pressure on the girls in blue. It will be a free in for Donegal as well, much to the annoyance of the Cavan management and supporters here on the far side. Not happy with that. Donegal in the offensive again. Walsh out the far side. Has to sort of go it alone. The challenge comes in, free in. And an opportunity for Donegal to engineer something here. Sometimes you say a point's a good score, but in this occasion perhaps they need something a wee bit more. And they have a free on that far side to try and engineer a move, an effort, a shot, anything perhaps to lighten the load. Big run there, dropped in, chance, over the bar it goes. And an excellent point there from a Donegal point of view. It was O'Neill who's worked so hard in this one. Now it's an 8-point game. Manageable, of course, very much so in a game of ladies football. Don't forget, tomorrow under 16 finals from O'Neill's Healy Park. But in the meantime, the Platinum final is still not decided, but Cavan have the big advantage. They lead by 8. Challenge comes in. Donegal get a free and an opportunity for them to engineer another score. The referee indicating there to Rana McColgan where it's going to be taken from. She's limited options though, has to go back on herself a wee bit. Boyle driving forward. Quality footballer, senior player of course as well, goes to the ground onto the challenge, will be a free in. And an opportunity for Donegal to close that gap to 7 points. Again, trademark, few steps, settles herself, hits it very, very high, but very, very accurately over the bar. More point on the board for Aisling O'Neill. And an opportunity to close the gap to 7. All of a sudden it's very much Donegal and the ascendancy here. The ball runs loose once again, but again, good work from the Cavan defence to move it away. Aisling O'Neill, longest trip for her this afternoon from Malin. Hasn't affected her. Ball out that far side, long probing ball, in the best of intentions of course for Ulster Council, trying to find pitches. It's been an impossible task this year with the bad weather it has been. They've tried everywhere over the past week. Shot comes in, and effort from Boyle went over the bar. 8 point gap. Coming up to 12 minutes on the clock here in the second half. There's still a long way to go. Cavan are going to make a change as well. It looks to be Miriam Daly from St Finbarr's about to come in. And Patricia Hackett McKenna over there is indicated. Clark being withdrawn. It's been an entertaining game, plenty of ball for Donegal, but only now they're starting to convert those chances. Good performance from Niamh Boner there. She's been involved in everything, but the ball's given away, but well recovered there from Caulfield. She'll drive forward now. Great running too there from Bennett down this right hand side. Nice pass inside to McColgan. The gaps open up a wee bit. It opens up a wee bit now indeed. Shot comes in from Thomas from distance. It's going to drop in. It's going to drop wide. Third wide in the encounter. 8 between them still. Clock edging towards the final quarter in this one. Rather worryingly from a Donegal point of view, they've yet to get a grip in this game, scoreboard wise. Cavan are going to try and hold on to what they have, and they're performing very, very well. It's been a good performance from them overall. Long ball. Challenge came in, perhaps a wee bit late, but the referee allowed the play to continue, and Cavan want to move it up the park here once again. Challenge down below us here. Nice ball into the middle, well collected there by Kennedy. Again, plenty of movement of hand, movement of ball up the park. Very impressive, this Cavan side, there's no doubt about that. A lot of them have come through the ranks at underage, under 14 success and 16 success in recent years. And you can understand that that has been translated into success on the park at this minor level at this stage, but still Donegal have a grip in this one somewhere to get a hold of it. They're just trying to get a grip of it, but every time they come back into it, Donegal just have, or Cavan rather, just have that wee bit more. Brady, the far side, launches it long, trying to open things up. It will run the whole way to McCready, and McCready should comfortably deal with that one. Tenacious work there from Niamh Boner from Termon. The ball intercepted once again illegally, says the referee, and it will be a free out for Donegal. Referee Gary Gormley about to just check on the player, and he's called attention now for Brady from Ballyhaise. 2-7 to 5 points. The scoreboard reads as it's been a low scoring second half, just a 1 point in the board for Cavan. Three in the board for Donegal. Crowd rather quiet in this one. It really hasn't ignited at all, really, as Donegal are about to make what looks like a double substitution on that far side. They're contemplating changes anyway, that's for sure. The physio taking time just to ensure that Ellie Brady is okay to continue in this one. She appears to be anyway, just physio having a check with her. Referee having a word with one of the Donegal players as well. Play will continue with Donegal having possession of the ball. They're a long way though from those pavilion goals away to our right hand side as we look out. Free kick taken, but hesitant, but eventually it goes. Tara Rose Mallon drives it forward. Mahanrod drives it forward out that far side, and again Maya Bennett in there mopping up the loose ball, and again over there taking possession of, Kitty May Riley taking possession of the ball there, working really hard out of her own defence. And the free kick awarded to her on that far side. Cavan very well disciplined when it comes to the tackle, and very astute at going forward as well, always finding the loose players. The run on now from Sarah Clark. Good performance from her this afternoon. Clark over the top, takes a return pass. This is promised from a Cavan point of view. Could finish with a score. It'll be a massive score, but it is, and indeed it is. An excellent point from Sarah Clark, the Cavan Gaels player. Opens it out to 9 points once again, and we have played almost, we've actually played exactly 17 minutes into the last quarter of this one. Very much Cavan in the driving seat here. Donegal about to make changes on the far side. Another couple of substitutes warming up. The rain has stopped. Still a bit of water in the park, but certainly it is a lot better than it was in the first half. Ball bobbles loose on that far side. Cavan have to try and track back to get possession. Good work over there on that far side from Grigorenko even. As I look at the notes, the rain washed them away in the first half. Ball on the far side. Shot comes in, blocked down. You can never play a ball through a player. And that's just what she tried to do. A chance for Donegal to break forward here now once again. The referee says illegal challenge, and the referee's going to allow the change on the far side. It's a Donegal change initially. And it is the number 23 coming in there. That's Alana Boyle from Naomh Columba. She is replacing Cora Doherty.
Substitution to the Donegal team, number 23, Alana Boyle, replaces number 8. Number 12, Cora Doherty.
Ball on the far side. Donegal want to move the ball with a wee bit of pace. They need to move with a pace. As Lee Bonner picks it up once again. Long ball out that far side, trying to open up the gap. And there's a foul on that far side, and an opportunity here for Donegal to get on the score sheet, or try and engineer something on the score sheet. This was Eva Gallagher on that far side once again. But it's a very tight angle. And it's over just about 20 metres on 20-metre line on that far side. A chance for her to get the score sheet 2 again. And that one has went over the bar, and that's an excellent point. That's a point there to really ignite the challenge perhaps in this one. 8 points between them now, 2-8 to 5 6 points, and a chance for them to really get into this game. A goal would be a massive score in this one if they could only get one. It's a long way to go yet though. Ball out this near side to Clark. Good performance from her today. Kennedy inside, and they're trying to move the ball out there once again with Grigorenko. Out the far side it goes. Cavan trying to just engineer something from that back line. Kennedy. Real tussle for possession there. Both teams really giving it all in these in this platinum final. Trying to move the ball up the park once again. It's Ellie Brady. So effective. Just opens up for her to pull away from her as well, and there's no one closing her down. She goes a fine run over on that far side. Support required though, and well, Donegal have 2 players out there, and illegal says the challenge, says the referee. The challenge comes in, and it will be a free in from that side. It's away already. They're not holding in ceremony over there. They want the ball moved with a wee bit of pace. Minnie lays it off once again. Good passage of play here. If they can finish with a score, that's going to drop short and drops into the hands of McCready. She keeps it in play over there on that far side. Umpires had a look at it, but well, they were on the spot. But it's won back again by O'Meara. O'Meara threads it inside, an opportunity flashed across, and Kerry McCready will try and get the ball out there from her own goals once again. Another effort dropping short for Cavan as we head towards the 20th minute here. 22nd minute rather of play. That's very much all about Cavan. But here goes Maya Bennett. She's worked hard, gets the pass away. The goal opportunity perhaps coming there for Ava Walsh, but Ava Walsh didn't get the shot away. It comes back out once again, dropped in off the upright, and goes out in that far side where Grigorenko will take possession of the ball. That's going to cause me nightmares, you know that? Grigorenko done well though, it has to say, and they come out with the ball on that far side. It runs loose again. Can Dodge get a touch onto it? She has possession. She gets the shot away, but she hits it straight at the player, and it will be a free in for Donegal. Now a point, as I said earlier on, will be a good score in normal occasions, but they need something more than that. There's going to be a substitution on the far side as well. There's going to be another Donegal change, it is. We'll see who that is on the far side. The board hasn't went up yet.
Substitutions on the whole team. Number 28, Liam Brady, replaces number 17, Sarah Thomas.
Sarah Thomas being replaced. An opportunity for Donegal though to close the gap to 7. She strikes it right through the centre. It goes, and over the bar it goes. Could be in for a bit of excitement in this one. As I said, they've only scored a couple of points in the second half of Cavan. Donegal have outscored them. They've got 7 on the board now. 7 between the sides. Still time. A quick look at the stopwatch will indicate 24 minutes played exactly in the second half. Loads of time in this one. But Donegal need the ball, and they haven't got it as Sarah Clark picks it up once again out this near side. Threads a pass through. Great work round the middle today, it has to be said, from Minnie and Brady. That goes back inside again to Sarah Clark. Scored a great point earlier on there. Clark out to Tolan. That half-forward line have been exceptional today for Cavan. There's no doubt about that. There's names you will see again in the future. There's no doubt about that either. That's just picked up by O'Meara. Opportunity for O'Meara. She puts it across the far side. Intelligent play. It opened up the gap completely. Put in through the top. Intelligent play there from the Cavan side. Pulled everybody out to the left. No finish with it. But at this stage in the game, it's as good as a score as they put the squeeze on the Donegal side, right in the middle of the park once again. Moving up there, Kitty May Riley. McCready with the kick out. Away to the left hand side as we look out. 7 between them. 14 points to 7. The kick out's a bad one though. It's going to be punished though. The ball out this near side. An opportunity for Cavan. Has been recovered by the defence, so they've done well to take possession of the ball. The referee gives the free out and the benefit of the doubt to the Donegal girls. But the kick out almost replied in kind by Emma Tolan. Good bit of combination play, but at the end of the day, Clark couldn't take possession of the ball. Again, the kick out has caused them problems, and Alex Peters picks it up there, lays it back inside. Long ball inside from distance. Again, the defence equal to the challenge, and they move it out that far side with a wee bit of pace now, but they need the ball up the end of the park. It has been one centre field now. The support starting to get behind them more and more too as Boyle drives forward through the middle. Nice pass inside there to Bennett. Can they get a score from this one? They certainly need one. Bennett tried to get away from the marker. Closing in on the far side. Still far from goal though. Gets the ball back out. An opportunity here perhaps. Shot comes in, deflection. Spins across the face of the goal. And the defender, well, she didn't know where she was, but the ball came to her and she managed to clear her lines. And all of a sudden that attack has turned into a Cavan attack down this near side. Ball across into the middle. Picked up there by Virgovenko. Nice work from her. Good work down the centre to Alex Peters, who will drive forward now once again. She's had a very good afternoon as well, the Ballyhayes player. Looks up to see his her options. Decides to deliver it long. But again, good work there. Sinead Kelly, or from Ellie Ward over there on that far side, trying to take possession of the ball. Does well, and they clear their lines once again. Donegal need the ball up long end of the park, though it's easily transcended up the field again by the number 7. She picked it out well, did Kennedy. She read the danger, and it just opened up for her, and she gets a free for trouble once again. And a chance here for Cavan to add to their tally, engineer a score, and just keep Donegal at arm's length for the closing minutes of this game. The free from Tolan. Takes it out this near side. Be collected well by O'Meara. A goal and 2 points this afternoon. O'Meara hits this one, slides in and gets the free. And Cavan look like running over the line with this one this afternoon here at Silverbridge to join Tyrone as platinum and gold champions in this double bill. We're certainly in the closing stages of this encounter now. There's been very little in the way of stoppages. We've played 28 minutes in the second half. I would say maybe 2 or 3 minutes of additional time to go. O'Meara about to pop this one in. Drops it in. Going to drop. Drops into the hands of McCready. And she clears her lines under pressure there. Striding forward, Ava Walsh there. She was moving back there to lend a hand to get a free kick for their trouble. Just the 4 players now over the line, over the halfway line for Donegal, as they try and work the ball up here. It's a difficult sod, that's for sure. There's going to be a change here, another change for Donegal.
Number 21, Alicia Gallagher, replaces number 5, Niamh Bowler.
Alicia Gallagher comes in for Boner. Boner's had a very good afternoon, there's no doubt about that. She's worked tirelessly. Out that far side, Ava Gallagher, great performance from her today for Donegal. Gives the ball inside to Boyle. But again, possession easily coughed up. And Donegal have to defend here once again. As Cavan come forward on the far side. Again, it's Donegal wanting possession back. They have worked tirelessly. But those first half goals, the difference between the sides. Again, it's Cavan driving forward. The number 12, Sarah Clark. What a performance from her today. Out to Kate O'Meara. O'Meara inside to the midfielder Brady. Brady steadies herself, gets a shot away from distance, and that's an excellent effort from Brady to put the ball over the bar to open an 8-point gap between the sides, and that may be enough to see them home and hose this afternoon here at Silverbridge. They lead 2-9 to 7 points in the Platinum Ulster final. Time ticking away. The referee checking substitution on the far side. And there's no doubt the time is very much against Donegal at this stage.
Substitution the Cavan team, number 30, Paddy Hunter, replaces number 14, Katie O'Meara.
Mara has been replaced. Mac Phillips. The latter stages of this game now, really in the death throes of it, and despite the fact that Donegal had outscored Cavan, the all-important goals in the first half from Kitty Fagan and Kate O'Meara, very much the difference. Chance now to engineer something here, and they do need something big. There's no doubt about that. There's 8 points between the sides, 2-9 to 7 points. Eva Gallagher has it. Kilcar player will steady herself down and try and engineer something here. Oh, she hits it skyward, and she hits it well wide into a big puddle of water away to the right hand side, and perhaps sums up their afternoon here. With 31 minutes on the clock now, just over 31 minutes. We're in the injury time. For some of these girls, it's their last Ulster encounter, of course, as minor players. They go forward to the All-Ireland Series. Many will step up to senior ranks, of course, as well. We haven't seen the last of a few of these players this afternoon, that's for sure. Quality abounds in Ulster, we often know that. Chance comes in from distance, and again another wide for Donegal, and the frustration shown there by Aisling O'Neill. Disappointed perhaps with the way that one ended up and the way that shot went. The referee just checking things, and Cavan will know that they're just moments away from a platinum title. 2-9 to 7 points, the scoreboard reads. The kick out, although short, almost caused them problems, but well read there once again by Cavan. And then they go on the drive on that far side. Alex Peters moves the ball out that right hand side, picked up well. Long probing ball inside. Lovely ball it is too. An opportunity from distance. It's going to open up on this near side for the substitute, but the substitute there, Kayla Bartley, couldn't get a touch on it. No purchase in the ball, and eventually goes out and will be a free out for Donegal. David injury time now. Ball isn't a good one. Once again, one back there by the number 30 there, Holly McPhillips. Referee says over Carrion will be free out here in the latter stages of this game, and we're deep into injury time now. And it is 2-9 to 7. Presentation to come, of course, after this one. Ball out that far side, and Cavan just want to move it. They're moving it with a wee bit of pace, a wee bit of aplomb, still very much in control in this game. The substitute drops this one in. The substitute is Molly McPhillips from Shercock, and that one goes wide. But the game is up for Donegal, it appears. This could be the final kick out. Coming, Gary Gormley looks at his watch there on the far side. The referee through the centre, just keeping an eye on things and checking his watch a couple of times. Well, he's keeping a close watch on things, checks it again, and will let this attack go perhaps to see how that turns out. And does blow the final whistle in a comprehensive 2-9 to 7-point victory for Cavan this afternoon. The goals from Kitty Fagan and from Kid O'Meara in the first half, proving decisive in this one. A great performance there today from Ella Brady and Lauren Minnie as well. Alex Peters stood out as well for this Cavan side, but for Donegal, the long journey back to the northwest will be filled with heartache. They've been disappointed with that one, that's for sure. They've had some fine performances though over the year. Niamh Boner was exceptional, and Alita Boyle, Eva Gallagher and Ashley O'Neill as well, of course, and up front Kitty Dowd's never stopped run. Maya Bennett worked very, very tirelessly through this game as well, but in the end, a comprehensive performance in the end from Donegal, who walk away with the platinum title. Player of the Match award, of course, to be handed out on that far side as well. And it'll be interesting to see who's doing the presentation now, because Uchtran of Ulster Ladies, Jerry Doherty, is heading to Belfast for the local Women's Sports Awards this evening. I know he had the orders to be home to get the spray tan organised for himself before he left, but he hadn't far to go, of course, to Cross Midland to do that. But great stalwart of ladies football, great servant to ladies football, and hope he enjoys his night in Belfast. But here it's Cavan who are going to enjoy this occasion. Not a big trip for them this afternoon, but they've come away with the silverware as well. A good performance overall. They did lead well at the first half, but second half performance saw them over the line. They're happy enough to come away with the title. Scenes of happiness over there from the Cavan players, and a bit of dejection now, it has to be said, for Donegal, because they just did not get going this afternoon. They promised a lot during the league stages, the round robin stages of the championship. There's been a couple of great scores, a couple of great performances, but just couldn't get going here today. The rain certainly affected the performance of both sides this afternoon. Hugh Devaney, I think, is the man going to make the presentation as the groundsman from Silverbridge goes out and checks the surface of the field. It will tell him it's very wet and a bit cut up in places as well, but Cavan officials head up now to take possession of the cup, presented incidentally by the Monaghan County Board. That cup a few years ago now. Ellie Brady from Ballyhayes, the captain, and incidentally would be my player of the match this afternoon. Great performance from her, the big number 8. Families getting in on the act there as well.
Could the teams come forward and do the presentation here, please? Thank you.
And the teams heading towards the presentation area now, just away to our right hand side. I often wonder why they don't just rush on and get the cup, but there you go. They have to enjoy their celebration to a point as well at this stage without the silverware. A good battle and performance, has to be said, from Cavan this afternoon. Worked hard in all facets of the park, and we'll take the silverware. slowly making their way towards that area. Donegal still in a huddle over the left-hand side. It's a disappointment for them this afternoon. They've travelled a long way to be here. As we said earlier, of course, the Ulster Council tried vigorously to get venues all over Fermanagh, Tyrone, everywhere in between, and could not get a park available to them. So perhaps it's a disappointment to Donegal, but a disappointment too for them, for the Ulster Council, who just could not get pitches to suit everybody. In the end, though, Silverbridge has been a happy hunting ground for both Tyrone and Cavan this afternoon. Enjoyed success at gold and platinum level. And the plaudits go to the Blues of Cavan in the platinum final. And that, of course, is the key one. That is the Premier competition. They're going to go forward to the All-Ireland Series. And we'll listen now to Hugh Devaney on the far side as he hands over the silverware. And of course we'll also hand over the Player of the Match award.
I called you at last Ulster come and tell them on all short honor or more on a Bruno Shafianu. Ladies and gentlemen, as I start to work the council, first of all, I'd like to thank the Silverbridge Club for the use of facilities here today, and for the stewards that are on duty as well. I want to say thank you very much to the Silverbridge Club. I'd like to thank the referee, umpires, and officials for their job well done here today. Thank you very much, folks. First of all, commiserate with Donegal. Donegal, you did your best today, and it just didn't work out for you on the day. But I've no doubt there's better days for you further down the road, girls. So I'll tell you, you can hold your head high, girls. You played football to the last minute, and you deserve an awful lot of credit for that, girls. So thanks so much to Donegal, girls. Job well done for you, girls. After Cavan, I think Cavan on the day is absolutely were outstanding. It's just a pity the conditions were so poor in the first half for both teams, but it didn't take away from a victory for you, Cavan. You played outstanding football, and you deserved the victory on the day, and I want to congratulate you. And I'd like the Player of the Match award is going to Ellie Brady, who is the captain. Now, I'd like to present Ella with a cup. Okay, Ella, congratulations.
I'd like to firstly thank Silverbridge for the use of their field. It's an unreal facility, and thank you. And I'd like to thank the officials. On behalf of everyone in the GA, we respect you so much, and without you, we wouldn't be able to play today. So thank you to the officials. And to Donegal, you're an unreal team, an unreal unit, and no doubt that you will be back again stronger, and good luck to your under 16s and seniors in the rest of their campaigns. And to our management, Jerry, Colum, the two Martins, Morris and Louise and Corey, thank you so much for all the work and effort that you've put into us so far. We are so grateful for you, and thank you, and we hope to keep doing you proud. And to the girls in front of me, thank you so much for coming up, putting in the effort to training and the effort to come to training. Girls, we said at the start of the year, we set our 2 goals. We have our first goal, as power on after the second one. You are just an unreal bunch, and I'm so privileged to be up here lifting this cup on behalf of you. Thank you so much, girls.